Live.
We went live.
Now I can't like fuck around off, camera because you're sitting right there. You'll know that I'm doing something.
Can't be like, wait a minute, I sold something on eBay. I can do this now while Chris is talking.
I'm gonna give you the keyboard. So.
I get the keyboard. Oh, what the hell? You make me do work. We'll pop up the comments.
This is his comments.
So the comments are up?
I ain't got no fucking people
All right, good.
in the chat yet.
Yeah, and people, they don't talk. They suck.
Well, we're late. Like by an
We
hour.
are a little late.
A little bit.
I got lost in the backwoods of Ohio. I found out that there are Confederates still among the people of Ohio.
Still living amongst the people.
Driving along on this back road, swear to God, it's a dirt road. It's one lane. It's all farmland. And then I see in the distance a waving Confederate flag. I'm like, this could turn into fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre at any fucking minute.
In a hurry.
There's more Confederates in the state of Ohio than there is in like Alabama. It's true. Do you got? Well, I'm sorry.
Oh,
that was like the territorial boundary between the Confederates and the Amish.
Oh my God. How do we sound anyway, Steve? Where we have the microphone set up and everything.
I'm Steve.
I mean, Matt. Sorry, Steve. It's been a long day and I've had a drink. Matt?
You sound fine.
Thank you.
Chris is closer to the microphone because he's a host and all.
That's right.
Right.
I'm the true talent. So anyway,
What the fuck you say?
yeah, well, So anyway, I wanted to go on the way back from the Serpent Mound. I wanted to see something, some type of like national forest or something. And I was headed to one, but I was like, that will take me way too far out. So, I mean, I wouldn't have gotten here until, much later. So I defaulted to this
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
You gotta add him back in too.
Yeah. Okay, are we back?
Did everybody
You know
have
You get in the same room.
What?
See what happens when you two get together in the same room?
I know, right? We it was a problem. You know how? Have you ever read the Harry Dresden books?
I haven't. I don't even know who Harry Dresden is.
Steve and I are like Voltron when we come together.
Maybe it's because we turn the camera on and it can't handle
The truth.
the audio. So maybe I should turn the camera on.
It's
There
like
we go.
it's like no, we should leave the camera on.
All right,
It's like that the fucking Roseanne Barr. I thought the bitch was white.
So I wonder if anybody's still in the fucking chat room now.
Do we still have? Yeah, we still got people. People stuck around.
It doesn't tell you on StreamYard over here how many people are in there.
Yeah, it tells you up here.
Oh,
Pay attention to your platform.
Well, you're the host normally. I don't.
But you use this.
I see the other side of this.
No, but haven't you used this for your channel?
One time.
So you've seen it.
Now I know.
And no one's half the battle, Steve.
And we lost somebody after.
So anyway, yeah, I wanted to go to a national forest, and the one that I had chosen to go to was too far away, so I'd chosen another one. And when we get down there, the phone signal, because the phone was giving way better directions than the Garmin GPS. So, but once we get down to this this park, the phone crapped out, no service. Turn on the Garmin, and it takes us in a completely different direction. And I'm talking like back roads. It's like literally 1-lane roads. They're dirt. I was blown away. I'm like, what the fuck? Where am I?
This episode is like whiskey dick. So much build up that you think you're going to get some. We've switched computers, folks. Oh, do we need to put Matt back in, or is he here?
I'm here.
So can you hear us? Because we're not on the Yeti. We're through the laptop.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, underneath the cabbage patch.
No.
I didn't know you were coming over. Should have said something.
They all went to Dave's house and then they wrong.
Okay. Anyway, we're back, folks.
We're back.
I think.
So for some reason, Steve's computer can't handle the both of us.
We can.
But his laptop.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Aha.
Aha.
So yes, maybe I can finish this fucking story. Get into these backwoods. Like I said, I see this fucking flag in the distance. It's a fucking Confederate flag. And I'm like, where the fuck am I? And what kind of backwoods place am I in here?
Ohio.
Exactly. So, and I saw some really shady fucking places in Ohio. Saw some really cool places too. But then we traveled up here to get here, and it took longer than I thought. So it was kind of a fucking jumble. Will kick out on us too, Matt, right? You said?
Do what? Yeah, I gotta take off. Whoa, wow, that got bad.
What?
The echo in the room.
We can plug the Yeti in.
Yeah. Maybe we should
Yeah.
Maybe we
The
should
other one
plug
wasn't as
the-
bad, but this one's pretty bad.
Yeah. Maybe hopefully we can get.
That's not what I unplugged though.
Oh no. See, we're just having problem after problem, man.
Hey, it's understandable.
It's my house.
You gotta switch it. So you gotta go to settings. It's down right underneath you.
And no, we're on Yeti.
So how does it sound now, Matt?
We
Much better.
Okay, now we can't hear Matt. So we gotta go to settings.
You know.
I know what I'm doing, so yeah, because you gotta.
Oh, that's because I had it set up that way.
Okay,
Because you made me.
now speak, Matt.
Now speak. Now hear this.
So are you still getting the echo?
No.
Okay.
You know, here's what's funny though. The other computer's still on in the background. It hasn't shut off yet. Must be something to do with.
Yeah, we must have fucking destroyed it. I don't know.
Maybe
So,
you guys from a parallel universe are going to log in with the other computer here in a minute.
Yeah, no shit, right? John Teeter. If that John Teeter 2 guy is fucking sitting next to us, there's going to be a problem. But yeah, so I hit the Serpent Mound yesterday, and it was hot as balls. Holy shit, was it hot. It was like mid to upper 90s, probably hotter than that with the whatever they call it, the heat index bullshit there.
Yeah.
Literally made it around the Serpent Mound once. They have a little platform you can climb up to the top, take pictures of, that's where I took my video that I put on the like page. And I was dead. I was like, I'm done. Fucking I'm out. Had enough. But it was it was a fun time. But since you're cutting out, Matt, I don't want to get into the other story. We'll have to do it next week.
Ah, you bastard.
There's another story?
Well, no, it's like what we want to get into for a topic. I was gonna do something for tonight's show, but where Matt's kicking out because this is something like it involves a fucking child abduction, pedophiles, it's got Bigfoot, it's got a fucking serial killer, Yosemite. It's got it all.
All of it?
It's got it all in one story.
It's like the story of my childhood.
Right. That he's never heard. This is like that other guy. What's that guy Kameki, fucking the dude that disappeared. He went.
Kameki. Kameki.
Whatever. The guy walked out to the lake. Footsteps stopped, and
Yeah.
then he disappeared. Showed up like a year later or
Yeah,
some shit at his
that
dad's
guy.
house. Yeah.
Kameki. Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw this story and I'm like, fuck, we need to do this. And then the other stuff I had sent you, which I literally just sent you through those messages, Matt, because I had nothing to write on.
No.
So
That's cool.
I'm just like shooting messages to Matt. This is a topic we need to do. This is a topic we need to do.
Kameki or Bukake.
Yeah, Bukaki, the guy that had cum in his face. That guy. You can find him in any gay porno.
Pornhub, X Hamster.
So so I'll save that for next week. We'll do that. I do want to bring in the producer.
We have a producer.
We picked a producer.
We picked.
This
Did I get it?
broadcast was the deadline.
It's like that all day long, every day out there.
I thought they were coming for me.
Well, they are,
It could be.
but they don't know where you're at. So
Right. So I got to go to, how do we get in touch with this person? Steve.
you go
Pretty
to
easy.
police-
No, Steve, you know what I need to
Social
do?
media.
Yeah. Okay, Steve, I need you
Yeah.
to send me the link to the show.
Okay.
Yes. See, Steve?
I gotta find you first.
I'm right there.
It's hard. Oh, but then I have to find the link. So I got to get it from this one right here, right?
Why is there a black man yelling on your Facebook?
I don't know who that is. And what's the difference? What color he
He
is?
looks like Donnell Rollins going.
You told me to go to Facebook. You have to deal. Whoa, that wasn't right.
Whoa,
that
dude.
should work.
Yeah.
It should work.
It'll work. Send it to me.
I
Jesus.
did.
No, you didn't. You didn't hit
You're
enter.
right there. Oh, I have to hit enter.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Thank you, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, lost.
Yeah, for your loss.
What did I lose? Well, besides my computer.
Listen, Steve.
That computer hasn't acted up since we switched over.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. It's
It
your
doesn't-
fucking computer. I don't
doesn't
have these
fucking
problems in that capacity. My capacity problems are it just drops out my audio, and for some reason I'm still fucking there. I don't understand that shit.
Chris is like powder. You can't let around that stuff.
Yeah, and somehow the director got away with molesting kids. You know,
Somehow.
and Disney's okay with that. But James Gunn, by God,
Yeah.
let's not get into that. Let's fucking leave that alone.
Yeah, let's not.
Shall we?
Nickelodeon. Head of the class.
So, what were your impressions of the Serpent, Chris?
I loved it. I thought it was cool. The one thing I noticed, like right off the bat, was how perfect it was.
Yeah.
Like, here's this thing that has been there for what? I mean, they don't know how many hundreds of years, but it is perfect. Like, there is a seam as the rounded part of the mound comes and hits the other section of the ground. There's a seam along the grass, and they cut it, but you can see it. And it's not the grass cut that's the seam, it's the ground. So, and it's perfect. You look at that video or those pictures that I posted, and those definitions that you see in those lines, that is how it looks when you look at it close up. And of course it says, like, don't go on the grass or on the mound. And of course there are fucking people walking on it.
There are.
No,
I'm
of
like,
course.
are you fucking serious?
It looks
really?
like a freaking golf course.
Yeah.
I wonder who mows it.
Oh, they keep it perfect.
Wouldn't that be like a crazy job? Like, I'm
yeah.
the guy that mows the Serpent Mound.
And there's not many people there either. Like, there's a couple people that man that, and that's it. And there's like hiking trails that go off of it, and there's a big there's a paved trail that goes all the way around the mound. excuse me, down to the end where you got like the egg or whatever that's at the end. And you know, that's.
Can you imagine though, just being the person, like the first person that was unaware of it being there, just walking up on it one day and like, holy shit! Like, you guys got to see this.
Well, because I mean, my thing about it was, you know, it's very you know, it's very well defined, and you know,
That's not working.
it's not working.
Well, our producer hasn't come in yet.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Shouldn't say anything either. So anyway,
No, I can't figure
I imagine that even if the grass was grown up, that it would still, you'd still be able to see that definition in the ground. And once they got to look at it, yeah. And that area isn't what you'd expect either. Like, I didn't expect it to be like all these drop-offs. Like, you literally go to the end of it and there's a railing and it just drops off into the woods. You know, so I'd actually like to look at the topography of the whole area and get a really good look at it, because it's fascinating. The mound itself is fascinating. You know, why was this made when all the other mounds are these, you know, burial mounds that they just make these big friggin' things?
Lumps.
Yeah, lumps in the ground. But this is a serpent. You know, and they equate it to this serpent worshiping that happened in a certain tribe. But, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't quite match up. But that's me. So,
Ancient aliens.
ancient aliens. It's got to be ancient aliens, man. Well, Steve? I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore. But yeah, so I like the Serpent Mound. It was cool. I'm very glad that I got to see it.
I still haven't, and I live in Ohio.
I know it's not that far, and I had the best sushi I've had in my life.
Did you go up by Wright Patterson?
Yes, and I took
fucking huge.
I took pictures of the exit signs. Area A, Area B.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was like, what the fuck?
You're saying you had the best sushi of your life in Ohio.
In Ohio, man. In Ohio. The salmon, I had salmon rolls, tuna rolls, and California rolls. I kept it simple. You know, I'm like, I'm not going to go too crazy. Hold on. I'm sure that person can hear us. So I grabbed it, and I'm thinking it's going to be a smaller platter. It's huge. It's a lot more sushi than I expected. And I'm like, fuck it, you know? So I tore into it. I wound up almost finishing the whole thing, which it was way more sushi than I've ever eaten in my life. Is the tuna and the salmon literally melted in your mouth. The cuts that they had, the cuts of fish, it was so good.
I mean, you and I have had conversations about sushi, and we're on the same page. So, like, if you say you mowed down on some sushi, it had to have been fucking awesome.
And I'm telling you, if you get a chance to come to Ohio, Matt, and go
for sushi,
I will send you the link to the place. It is amazing. And I said to Steve, I'm like, Steve, have you ever had sushi? No, I ain't trying that shit. I'm like,
that shit.
dude, it is. I'm like, I used to be like you. I used to say the same stuff, and it's so much better than you expect. And it's amazing. And the miso soup was perfect. Oh, it's just so good, man. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is good. What do we got?
My wife messaged me. She was watching the show.
Oh,
actually, first time.
Oh, first time.
She's not impressed.
She's not impressed. First time. Wait a minute. Can we get her to call in? Can she be like first time, long time?
However, she's never heard Matt's voice before.
Uh-huh.
You should do audiobooks. Impressive.
Matt, did you hear that?
Yeah. I'll start doing a collection of penthouse forum letters in audio.
Oh God. Okay, so I think we should bring on, before Matt has to leave, because he's gonna get out of here pretty quick. Without further ado, we'll bring on the new producer of the show, Miss Katie Evans.
KT Evans.
If she can unmute herself. I don't know if she
The
figured out
first
how to-
task, the producer challenge. Unmute your mic.
Hello.
We can hear her. Yes.
It's working.
Yes, it is very much so working. So out of the whole 3 entries that we got.
Some stiff competition.
No, seriously, your video
It was the best.
She did really win.
it made me fucking laugh my ass off when it started, like, because I expected like the little burping montage, and I haven't been able to get the audio for it to play on the air. But when that started, I like expected it to be like this little thing, and it just kept going and going. It was like a Kaufman bit. I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. I was expecting like
Yeah, I'm a bit ashamed of the time it took to do all of that.
I was expecting like a belch or two.
You gotta say Chubbs. Chubbs is in chat. Chubbs,
Yeah.
you were close second.
Oh yeah,
Very close
absolutely.
second.
Yes. And Gabby,
A close third.
no.
Honorable mention. No.
So, yeah, I've got to get the audio of the belching, because I've decided that I will only allow you to speak on the show after tonight once I've pressed audio of you belching.
I'm cool with that.
You're gonna have to be.
And Katie's a good sport. I've talked to her since we made our decision. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So I'll figure out with you where we go forward from this, because you're available most Sunday nights anyway, right? You said?
Yeah, I'm usually always home on Sunday nights, and I always listen to you guys anyway. So
Yeah. So it's not like it's any big change for you.
That was all the cry.
No.
You can like stop kissing our asses now.
Yeah.
I promise I'm not.
Christ on a pony. So So congratulations on being the new producer. Now we can get rid of soundboard Phil. I mean Phil.
I like soundboard Phil better than real Phil.
Soundboard Phil is 100 times better than real Phil. It shows up.
That's why Phil's not.
Yeah. And doesn't verbally sexually assault other members.
Right, our new producer. Like,
Yeah,
so
he's not
I'm
up to a
saying
good start.
now, Phil's not allowed on the show when Katie's on the show.
Oh yeah.
That is a rule we're making right now. I don't need
think
I
we can-
appreciate that rule.
I don't need a Me Too fucking situation going on here.
I think we could probably just extend that to any female.
With Phil.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a safe idea.
So yeah, and the other thing, Matt, before you leave, I wanted to let you know that when I pulled up to Mr. Alcorn's house, whoa, geez, I got some snot going on today. He informed me that he would pull out the Sweetwater Legend,
I did.
and we would we'd make a Serpent Mound of our own.
Nice.
No, I did not say any of that.
Nice.
My son's sitting in the other room, and has to hear this shit.
Well, you also said your wife was listening for the first time.
That's right.
She quit.
I was hoping for a possible Sweetwater Legend confirmation.
No.
Matt wanted me to take a pee.
It ain't happening.
Oh shit!
You just tell her there won't be any sexual harassment on the show, and then you fucking
Of
sexual harass her.
her. Of her. I didn't sexually harass her. I didn't sexually. I was talking about you. That's a discussion that you and I had.
I don't want to have
Maybe.
that kind of discussion.
Allegedly, we had that
No,
discussion.
we never had that. Well, maybe we did.
So yeah, I actually had stopped by and seen Steve on my way down through.
We did a little pre-show.
We did a little pre-show
Yeah.
hangout on Friday morning. Stopped by and had my coffee with the Alcorns.
Coffee
was
with the
lovely.
Alcorns.
It was lovely.
Yes.
It was lovely. And Matt, I want you to know, it's as green as you think it is.
Every bit.
Probably greener.
Yes, it's green. And Matt, look at this shit. Look. Fucking green Game Boy.
In the right shade of green.
I broke the Game Boy. Now I owe Steve a fucking Game Boy. See what you did, man.
But it's not just green, it's the correct shade.
It is the correction. It matches the wall
And the curtain and
and
everything.
else. But yeah, so we definitely have to get into the child abduction, serial killer, pedophile, Bigfoot story.
Yosemite. You forgot Yosemite.
Yosemite. It's in depth. It's badass, and it's something else. I think it's gonna blow you away, especially you, Matt, because I think once you hear it, you're gonna be like, "How have I not heard about this story?"
But you already have my interest peaked for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been racking
mine
my
will.
brain trying to put the puzzle pieces together, and I can't think of any story that I've heard that contains all of those elements at once.
No, and here's the thing. Like, this story was so publicized, like a lot of it, I was shocked that I didn't know more about it. Like, I was like, wait a minute. Like, that's the kid from Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
What?
And he's playing the kid that got abducted in a
What?
TV movie. Why did I not know about this?
How?
Right.
I never knew he did anything outside of Parker Lewis.
The Stand.
Right. Okay. Now that you said that yes.
Yes. So, but I'm just like, when I'm going through this story, watching this thing unfold, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Like, it just keeps going and it keeps getting better. Well, not better. People die. But the story gets better and better.
Not a good thing.
Yeah, like the people dying, like we can skip over that part, but everything else. So, I mean, that we have to talk about. There's a couple other things I sent you.
Yeah, the Min Lights and
Yes.
the Atlantis of the Sands.
The Atlantis of the Sands, which I think they actually found, and the Min Lights, which I hadn't. I mean, you've heard about those, right? The Australian lights in the sky, the Min Lights.
Oh, I didn't know that's what they were called, but yeah.
That's something I think we need to go down. A road we need to go down on this show. Like, stuff, and this is amazing. Like, this is what me having like actual TV, which I don't want in my life, by the way. But that's what it does. Like, I find new things, which I need to find a way to find more new things without getting television.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you go to YouTube and it gives you what you want to see. Like, what you pop up, it keeps giving you the same shit. Whereas you go and you start watching TV in a hotel room on whatever channels you have, you get whatever the fuck you get. So I think I need to do something to fix said problem of finding stuff to talk about on the show, which maybe Katie can help us with.
Well, she is the producer.
She is the new producer, which her input will be valued after we hear belching.
Maybe she could do some live belching.
Oh, I'm sure she could. Did you see that girl pound a Budweiser?
Well, yeah. It's good stuff.
I do have a Budweiser right now. I could try.
See that, and that's one of the few issues I'll have with you, Katie, is I couldn't drink that shit if my life depended on it.
So the qualifications to be our producer: show up on Sunday night. and be able to belch. That was it. That was the talent we had discussed privately.
Privately?
And she somehow figured it all out.
Hey, I mean, she's psychic. She's way better than that Long Island bitch.
I'm glad I can check those boxes.
Just stay away from Phil.
I mean, everybody else that gave us like somewhat, maybe sort of kind of normal talent. Not really.
No. I don't think anybody
Chubbs
gave.
played
Well,
air
Chubbs
guitar.
played. Well, no, he played the guitar, the bass.
Yeah, air bass.
I mean, yeah. Well, no, he actually played it. If you listen, like he was hitting the strings.
Yes,
He just didn't have it hooked up to an amp.
but that was too normal. Too normal.
Okay.
I think belching was more up our alley.
And then at the other
It
end of the
definitely was.
spectrum,
It was definitely more up our alley. But yeah, we'll have to get into that. And I'm gonna cut the show short this week because A, I'm on vacation, and B, it was a fucking clusterfuck. But we will be back next week.
Separate.
Not in the same room.
Yes, thank God.
This isn't a thing. This isn't like bosom buddies.
No.
We're not trying to get fucking cheaper rent on the upper whatever side, right?
Moving on up.
Something like that. I don't know. But I mean, we didn't even announce what the show topic was or
wasn't one.
show
Well,
anything.
King of the Serpent Mound.
I'm the king of the Serpent Mound. The audio is horrible. This is going to be that show that everybody's going to look at on YouTube and be like, "What the
fuck?
fuck happened?"
All this hype that we had. We're gonna do a broadcast live together, and it's been since 2012 that we've known each other.
This is what the broadcast live was like.
yeah, the talent scouts at Sirius are gonna like click on this and be like,
Yeah, no shit.
All the other shows would have been okay, but this is the one they'd click on.
Yeah, this is the one. And then they'd be fucking. What the fuck did they? How the fuck did their stream drop out twice?
Yeah. And look, the computer's still up.
Yeah,
behind it.
it's your computer's a piece of shit. I don't know what to tell you.
It's relatively new.
But yeah, Katie, thank you for your submission, and I'll talk to you before next week. Hopefully the software was easy for you to navigate getting in.
Yes, it was super simple, and thank you to you guys. I appreciate it.
No problem. Until next week, this has been the Fortean Slip episode. What are we at? 88?
I think so.
88, I think so. The Serpent Mound. Something like that. There was a mound. It was shaped like a serpent. If you like this shit, hit the little thumbs up button. If you don't, fuck you all. I don't care.
Hey, do we have our banners for all that announcement?
No, we don't, because nothing's on there.
Yeah, but it might be.
Is it? Will it be logged into my account? Oh, look at this! Look at that! Oh, look at you, Steve.
See that?
If you want to go check out Matt, you can go to youtube.com/bigfootcrossroads and Cryptid Tales. You can check out our good friend Phil Poling at youtube.com/parabreakdown. He's starting a Patreon, so you'll be able to check that out. And as always, check out Richard Allen.
You still haven't put his thing
I
in
still haven't put his thing. I need to. On Facebook, Bigfootin' with Keith and Colin. It's his comic strip. Check it out. He does try so very hard. And then, as always, check out our good friend Dred Funn at dredfunn.com and youtube.com/Dred Funn. He's doing some great shit out there.
Can I have the honors this week?
What do you want? Oh, you want to
There
put it
you
up?
go.
There you go. Sweetwater legend, Steve Alcorn. And yes, saw the Serpent Mound. It was good times, had by all. And thank you to everybody who has joined in on the fun and this horrible broadcast that went so awry at first.
Swimming.
Swimmingly? I don't know about swimmingly. But we will be back next week with a normal show. It would have been more normal had things not gone
Abnormal.
Abby. Normal.
Yeah.
You get it? Fucking
No idea.
Young Frankenstein? You've never seen fucking Young Frankenstein? Get the fuck out of here, Steve. Matt?
It's his house, Chris. Man, what a fine T-shirt he has on, though.
I know, right? I was not gonna wear mine too because I thought possibly he would,
Of course I would, man. I'm
And-
kind of corny. son
and
of a
I
bitch.
gave mine to my son
Oh.
so that he can wear it around my ex-in-laws.
So you've got my face on a T-shirt pissing off your ex-in-laws. Thanks, man.
You're welcome. We'll be back next week with a show,
Of some sort.
With something.
a many-faceted story. So stay tuned. Ta-da! Bye, everybody. See ya!
Oh, Matt, drink the fuck out.
He had to go.